Welcome back to the Wildcard Show. My name is Venant.
Brian.
The Black Mamba.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Yeah.
Because I'm the only guy with an article there before his name.
So.
But how are you guys doing, man?
Man, hey, I don't even know where to start, but me, first of all, I had a crazy weekend, but you ni maneno nitawambia afterwards because we are focused on sports.
Yes.
And the highlight of my weekend was, funny enough, on Saturday, I had gone to Nyayo Stadium to watch a couple of local basketball games with a pal of mine. He's been in the show before, Tobiko. So while at the game, I'm busy focused on the game, but then I remember Bournemouth versus United was kicking off at 5 p.m. Mi ni nani, niko na simu yangu, opened the DSTV app, channel 223, compact of course, mambo yangu. Only 3,300 Kenyan shillings. Nika watch Bournemouth versus United. Loved the Casemiro goal, bro. Party couldn't never. Party haiwezi fanya
Party
vitu
has
kali.
scored like that before.
Even Rodri can't do that. Rodri and Party can do screamers, but Casemiro does the overhead kicks. Channel 223, bro, HD quality, si kitu ingine. And I even told Tobiko your time alikuwa down bad, nikamwambia bro sijali. All you have to do is dial *423# to stay connected. Na bro utafeel home na DSTV. Hadi mi nilifeel home hiyo sato. After the show or at Fan Zone, got to Nyayo, watched some local basketball games. Connected to DSTV via the DSTV app, watched Man United beating Bournemouth. Highlight of my weekend.
So only stream yako kwa phone.
Exactly.
It's interesting. Me, I went now to a local sport to watch the game. And yo, manze, it's so, I like how sikujua it's that good, like the TVs nowadays, like ziko that clear and stuff, and your football ilikuwa poa. I watched your game, and yeah, you United people mnani bamba sana because it's like whenever United fans they watch, you guys play, it's like you guys are flawless. Amfai kufanyeni makosa na nini, you guys were hard on Anthony, but again, a clean sheet,
3 out of
and
3.
I was right again with the hair in
Dave
FPL.
saves, yeah.
So meanly on outside.
Yeah, critiquing our players is all about the standards we set. And with the standards we set, of course, the best place to watch them is on DSTV Compact, channel 223, only 3,300 Kenyan shillings, bro. I mean, I don't nakumbuka bet yet last week.
Bet.
If Man United win their final 3 games, I will personally pay for that compact package. So don't miss out on it, bana. Anyway, going into the final weekends of the season, congratulations to Man City, bro. I can't
we have
say
to
more
accept
than
it
that.
now.
Accept it, like back to back. Tobiko angekuwa hapa welcome into the, legendary status, the table of men, because only Ferguson has done that before. Ferguson did it twice. He was that good. He did it twice. And Pep has now come to the league, dominated it, possibly turned it into a farmers league, apart from when Liverpool won. And now it's back to back. 3-peat, man. Ay.
Do you think Pep and Ferguson, if they had met, who do you think would have won, let's say, in a span of 5 years?
Generally, I'm inclined to say Pep. I know. I'm going against my Man United traditions and biasness. But Pep and Ferguson met in 2 Champions League finals and Pep got the better of him. Yeah, simple as.
I think with Ferguson comes experience. And also having heard of the previous former players talk about him, it's like they were more scared of disappointing him than any other thing. So I think with United, it's out of experience, man.
Man, congratulations to them. Haaland, Viking cheat code up front. Golden boot, Asha secure. Could secure the player of the season, young player of the season as well. A clean sweep with them. Nothing much to say other than congratulations as we go into the Champions League final against Inter
Milan.
Hapo naona Inter will step up because this being their first final in almost 10 years.
2010, bro.
Yeah, almost 10 years now.
Hey.
I don't think it will be as easy as it seems on paper for Man City. Yeah, because Inter have been that one team where that you expect them to, when you expect them to lose is when they step up. That 2-0 versus AC Milan, especially when AC Milan was on form, is something you cannot ignore. And Man City better, especially their defense, they better prepare because Inter Milan football is fast.
Especially when they're on the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, that game for me is going to be hard on Man City because of the neutral ground, obviously. And also, you can't predict how Inter Milan is going to play. You get? Inter Milan is unpredictable. So it's going to be hard for Man City. And also, the last Champions League final Man City was against Chelsea, yeah? And they were the favorites. But they ended up losing. So probably if Pep overthinks, he'll lose this one.
But bro, if Man City win this Champions League, then we can include them into the table of men, sasa ya European pedigree. Because in England, it's only United, Liverpool, Chelsea who have that now. So if Man City win this, we welcome them. And we stop talking about the big six. It's now big four. Spurs na Arsenal tunawatoa. Amna European pedigree. Amna?
No, we've already accomplished.
What?
Coming number 2 kwa league.
Even European pedigree.
That's Champions League.
No, I'm just being honest. The only good thing about Man City being in the Champions League final, it means us as Man United have a higher chance of winning the FA Cup. Pep is going to rest players up until that final. He does not want to play Haaland on the 3rd of June. Varane atamrudisha huko Molda bana. Hey, he will not
Varane will be back.
He will not risk Haaland or De Bruyne for that FA Cup final. So Man United tukisha sweep FA Cup, Man City waende wapambane na Dzeko na kina Lukaku on the 10th of June. Hiyo haitakuwa ngori yangu sasa. Hey. Speaking of the big six sasa, mi nimesema petition if Man City win the Champions League ni big four. Arsenal and Spurs are out. Because you guys have capitulated. Let's be honest. Just last week, this new center back of yours, Kivior, he was taking the knee for Black Lives Matter instead of defending. Bro, and so... No, I'm being honest.
Don't talk as if some of your players haven't fumbled big time. Come on.
I'm just being
Lisandro
honest,
Martinez is still number 1 on that list.
I'm just being...
Just because sahi tumeteleza does not mean now unatuanika hivyo.
Aya, Saka, Bukayo Saka, we might as well as name him Jadon Sancho. 3 goals in 3 months. Let's be real. He's better off playing beach volleyball. Tumpeleke holidays.
You cannot say that about somebody who already has the most. Who at United has more goals than Saka? Who?
Rashford.
Come on.
Hey, both of them are wingers. See at the end is striker.
But it's just one.
Right, fair,
Saka
bro.
comes into your team, he plays starting 11 United. So you can't trash him.
But me...
Also look at how he's contributed towards Arsenal. Come on.
Niambie, sema shida zako sasa.
Tuko objective. Let's be objective. Today, this is the first time I'm being objective in this show.
Yes.
And I'm going to be the most objective guy. So this is it. Arsenal has not capitulated.
Why so?
We have not capitulated. Listen. This season, Arsenal has scored 83 goals as at now.
Okay.
We've scored 83 goals, yeah?
Okay.
Last season, the whole season, we scored 61 goals. So that is a difference up front. You get? Okay. Last season, we conceded 48 goals. This season, as at now, with 1 game left, we've conceded 43 goals. So things at the back. Listen. Brian, I'm taking you slowly by slowly. Things at the back are still the same. And listen, we can be objective, Venant, yeah? We can't challenge for the league with Rob Holding as our substitute for centre-back. So, we can't challenge for the league with Odegaard's substitute being Fabio Vieira.
Yeah.
We can't challenge for the league with Saka's substitute being Reece Nelson. Listen. We can't challenge for the league with our main striker, Gabriel Jesus, scoring less than 10 goals. Fam, for you to challenge the league, you have to have almost 4 centre-backs who can walk into any Premier League team. Jacob Kivior.
Thank you for making those points.
Jacob Kivior can't even walk into Maguire's space at United. Listen, are you seeing that fact? So I think Arsenal has not captured. We've just gone as far as where our team will take us.
You've talked about Rob Holding. Trent Alexander-Arnold had defensive issues for the longest of times. Klopp still challenged with him. Klopp, you've spoken about Fabio Vieira. Klopp challenged the league with Oxlade-Chamberlain, whom you gave to him. You've talked about Gabriel Jesus being a ball-playing centre-forward and not being a banger for goals. Firmino's been doing that for the longest. Let's look at Arsenal's season. Out of the Carabao Cup, out of the FA Cup, out of the Europa League, with 10 games to go, playing 1 game a week an 8-point lead. Nothing to show for it. No trophies at the end of the day.
Okay, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you banter my players.
It's not banter.
Listen. My players can't take that slack for losing the game. I don't know, 10 games into the season. Yeah, 10 games left. We were leading the game. We were leading the season. Yeah, the league. I'm gonna stick to Arteta. Arteta can't manage these players.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
so he should be sacked?
Arteta can't manage this. Listen, there are some things that Arteta is doing that are just like useless. Like
bringing the dog to training.
Why? No.
Venant,
don't bring the dog. Don't bring the dog into this.
Motivate to do it in your life.
Arteta, not Arteta. Venant. Arteta doesn't know how to motivate these players. Because first of all, the watch that they brought at Fulham, was it Fulham? To show 11 games to go.
When you are over celebrating.
When we were over celebrating, yes, people were over celebrating. But that's just to show how Arsenal fans or Arsenal players are starved of success. Because our success is 19 years ago, fam. 19 years ago. So just a little bit of sign that we are winning something makes people over celebrate. So Arteta doesn't know how to manage these players. You can't go into this dressing room with a clock showing them 11 games to go, or bringing a dog called Win to motivate these players. Fam, you can't be playing sound systems or PA systems with the
Anfield song
every time. Fam, listen. Also, listen, I'm going into Arteta because Arteta doesn't have. Oh, Jesus Christ. That sounded so
Arteta
bad.
Doesn't have?
Listen, Arteta doesn't have a player. Like, let's say, for example, you've just talked about the Champions League semi-final that happened last week. We saw man like KDB being a man. He told Pep Guardiola, shut up.
So, Mr. Arsenal have no men.
We have no men. We have boys.
Okay.
Listen, I want you to watch Pep Guardiola's dressing room. At Pep Guardiola's dressing room, Ruben Diaz, Bernardo Silva, Ike Gundogan, KDB, they all come out and talk. While Arsenal was ahead of the league, they were saying, we have to push Arsenal. Fam, who's at Arsenal to talk? Odegaard? If you talk against Arteta, you're benched or you're sold, man.
But Holding has been at the club for days. Surely he should have a leadership role.
So say
are you mad?
No.
Are you mad?
Mtuka Ramsdale. No, I'm not hating. Mtuka Ramsdale.
Listen.
Ramsdale has battled relegation after relegation. Surely, being through all that as a man, you don't want to struggle no more. Motivate the players that play in the outfield positions to fight.
No, listen. It's like Uniskizi.
Jesus and Zinchenko have been serial winners. Why can't they motivate these players?
It's like Uniskizi. I've said we have boys. We don't have men. So even if Ramsdale has gone through all those relegation battles, he's still a boy. Fam!
Venant, bro.
Listen, you have
I'm trying, but it's not.
If I was Zinchenko, after all these team hurdles I've called, and then man like Mamba comes and tells me, I'm a boy,
you're not man.
I'm just... As I began this conversation, I said I'm going to be objective. And I'm going to call a spade a spade.
Okay.
Arsenal has boys. We can't battle it with men. Because Arteta is also still a boy. Fam, have you seen him going into...
I get you, bro.
Have you seen him going into those dressing rooms? Or giving them those talks? Fam, you can't just be going and throwing everything at these players. Give them motivation. Like, listen. When Arsenal was leading the league, Pep Guardiola was out. He was telling these players, come out, play. If you don't get serious, Arsenal is gonna kill us. But Arsenal, we're still there with man like Arteta, dilly-dallying. Fam.
Let's go, guys.
As in, we have to, going into the other season, as we kill this conversation, Arsenal hasn't bottled. They've just gone as far as where their team will take them, or as far as where their manager's tactics will take them. Fam, I'm even talking about tactics. Have you seen Pep Guardiola's tactics? Have you seen Pep Guardiola? Fam, man them changes players into centre backs. Into centre halves.
How did they do to you?
What's wrong?
No, it's because Arsenal losing 2 games in a row. 2 games that you're supposed to win. Fam, they've gone mental, man.
Bro, tuonge ukweli. We lost as kama Arsenal, we truly lose your purpose. It's like say 2-2.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Once the 4-1 happened,
boom.
It's like now it's just vibes.
Funny enough, it's not even the 4-1. You guys lost the league at Liverpool.
At Liverpool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Arsenal done, dusted, mudded, whatever. Best bottling company in the world. Whatever you can say about them is done.
No.
Switching on. Bro, by the way, juicy. After Real Madrid were knocked out of the Champions League, I expected them to bounce back in La Liga. You know, Barcelona washashinda La Liga, so at least they can try to push for a second place finish after winning the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, on Sunday, bana, after the Man City-Chelsea game, stuck to my screen watching Real Madrid versus Valencia. On where? Channel 224. Package family bro, family nilifeel home sana na DSTV bana. Hadi nakumbuka nikicall Nyash, nikimwambia Nyash najua uko down bad sahi. We dial 2 star 423 hash, uconnect sahi cause La Liga it's going down. Vinicius is gonna have a game for games. Benzema as the captain, Courtois with his powerful saves, but it was not to be, bro. That Real Madrid Valencia game was a cracker.
But they personally knew Real Madrid was going to bounce back. Because unajua kuna teams like even if you see the Real Madrid games, hata concede as early as the third minute, you know at some point Vinicius, Benzema, combination, Asensio, like Rodrigo, I mean, but hey, at this time, Joe, I don't know, things just went left from them conceding, and then now the racist chance, man. Like we've talked about this thing for quite some time, but kifika point where now your key player is on the end of the jokes. It's just something else, man. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
100%. And before we even get to those racist chants, this weekend, there is a big La Liga game. And as our sponsors, DSTV being kind as they are offering you guys the chance to win some cash prizes. Now, guess what? This weekend in the top 4 battle in La Liga, Atletico Madrid do take on Real Sociedad. All you have to do is one thing, and one thing only. Predict the first goal scorer in that game. Could be Griezmann, could be David Silva. I don't know, bro. It's all up to you because we're pia ndo uko na hiyo football knowledge. All you have to do is predict whoever scores first in that game, the player, not the team, the player, and type your answer into the comment section of the show. Under this show, type your answer into the comment section, and on a random basis, we will pick a winner. Cash prizes DSTV have offered. You don't worry about that. They got you. They're our sponsors. They got you. Back to this Vinicius thing. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because La Liga has never handled this thing with any care. Vinicius comes out and says the league that used to belong to Ronaldinho, to Ronaldo, to Messi is now a league of racists. True. Plain facts. And the president, Javier Tebas, comes out and says that they've done all that they could and Vinicius is exaggerating the matter. Ancelotti after the game says there is no need to review the game because of what happened with Vinicius. And me, I feel Vinicius should be vindicated. Vinicius should feel aggrieved because this is not the first time it's happening to him. Yeah. And it's never in the Champions League. It's never when it comes to the Etihad. It's never in the Copa del Rey games. It's always in the La Liga games when they are playing away. They always throw racial slurs at him. Me, like, I'll be very honest. It might sound very controversial, but I personally believe racism might never come to an end. I don't think it ever will, because all I'll say is the world, we have the sky. The sky is big enough to handle all types of clouds. So why can't I believe the world is big enough to also handle all kind of different humans, skin color, orientation, whatnot. So with the Vinicius thing, Perez has come out as Papa Perez, you know, before he goes into the summer and brings in Mbappe, Alphonso Davies, and Jude Bellingham. He's come out and told us that, bro, sisi kama Real Madrid, tunataka sanctions against the Valencia Supporters Club. True. Otherwise, we are going to court against Valencia and against La Liga.
Also, the Valencia chairman stepped in and he was like, it's not all... Basically, he was like, he's mad. Vinicius has called all Valencia supporters racist. And he's like, us, we don't know anything like that. Not all fans are racist. And Vinicius needs to watch like how he speaks or who he points the finger to.
So antaka kuondokea ngori.
So it's just like that. Same with the La Liga board. They are like, hey, Niaze, as you're doing the best. And... Yo, Vinicius, if it happened, imagine if it happened, then sorry, but you know, and it's imefika point where now it's you're not even mad now. It's
imefika point tumeizoea.
Because you have Lukaku, pale
Exactly,
Syria,
at Inter.
same season doing that. Can't see no race. And then now we have Vinicius, who is one of your best La Liga players.
Could be the face of the league now that Ronaldo and Messi are gone.
Yeah. And he's been consistent. And Real Madrid Champions League semi-final, against all odds right now. And for you now to turn on him, and it's just so bad.
Okay, for me, I think this racism thing in Italy and or in Spain, FIFA should intervene. You get FIFA, the world governing football body, because all leagues are under FIFA. Yeah. So I think FIFA should intervene and probably fine the leagues themselves. The leagues, you are fined for not taking a stand against racism, and also fine the club themselves. Probably they can tell. The club, Valencia, is it? Valencia, that you'll be banned from some competitions. You get? As in hard stances. You get? Not just financial stances, but also sporting stances. You get? Yeah. So that they can hurt these clubs, and these clubs can also intervene with their supporters.
Yeah, but knowing football and how it is before we still go into the FPL, we've seen this movie before. Steven Gerrard was given an 8-game ban for being racist. John Terry a 4-game ban. Come on, dog. There's no way they're going to suspend that club from anything. Itapita. Knowing La Liga, itapita.
But at some point, it will be addressed because it has to. We all believe football unites us. You know, football is like the modern religion at the moment. So it unites everybody. So it's best if we see each other as brothers or as just fans of football, but not at white or black or Asian.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? Yeah. What's funny is that Brian has just said the ban that Gerrard was given. Gerrard was given an 8-game ban.
I mean,
for
not
being
Gerrard,
racist.
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez. Yeah, an 8-game ban for being racist. 8-game. While Ivan Toney has been banned for 8 months. Is it 8 months?
Yeah, till next year.
For just betting. Listen, I think they should be that serious. Wanafaa kuwa serious in racism as they are against betting or whatever they were telling Zuma. Was it Zuma who kicked the cat? They should be serious on racism as they were serious about the cat.
I think I have a theory. I think to some point, racism is funded or is profitable. And the people who...
For example, La Liga could milk this Vinicius situation right now. They could milk it to their favor.
Anyway, before we talk about FPL, Brayo.
Yeah, bro.
Aston Villa versus Brighton this weekend, man.
Ooh, final weekend of the Premier League bana. Winner goes to Europa, loser anaingia Conference League. Either way, what about Thursday nights? Not too much for me.
Na hiyo ni poa, because now DSTV has given us this opportunity. I have a question that I need to ask you guys, and this is simple. I need you guys to give me the correct prediction for this game. The correct prediction for Aston Villa and Brighton. And whoever gets to comment on the YouTube section and gives us the correct answer gets to win cash prizes courtesy of DSTV. So all you have to do is just go into the comment section, type in the correct answer, and we'll pick a winner from the comment section, and you'll get to win courtesy of DSTV. So, Brayo, FPL. I know you don't talk about FPL.
I'm always confident in my team.
I know you don't talk about FPL. Last week you did not look at your team.
Bro, mimi say hata wakanipea Ulinzi Stars. Tunashinda ligi.
Do you know what?
Mimi say wakanipea Ulinzi Stars tunashinda ligi.
Do you know what, Venant? Brian has zero knowledge in FPL like Wego Stars in football.
Unataka tu shots.
Umsese ana clap back.
But bro, clap back here.
First of all, the only reason I have poor points this season is because of you guys. I blame Arsenal for my FPL team not performing. If Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest, Haaland probably starts against Chelsea and gives me a hat-trick. Okay. But since you decided to hand Man City the league, Pep benched Haaland. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. So niko na 36 points, bro. As much as I'm seeing green arrows, like hizo points ni kiasi. I triple captained Haaland, bro. Really triple captain, but
Haaland does not play for Arsenal. You cannot blame Arsenal because no, it's not our fault.
Mgeshinda Forest. Everyone beats Forest, right?
It was already written in the wall that Haaland is gonna be benched for all games until Inter Milan.
Well, then he better not play in the FA Cup final. Otherwise, me, I still blame Arsenal.
I'm rooting for these guys to win the FA Cup final.
Yeah,
You say, get your priorities straight.
What? Me, I'm rooting for you guys because I don't want Man City to win.
See, hatutaki fake fans. Hiyo day utavaa jezi ya Man U tupigwe. Umenotice? Whenever he wears Arsenal jerseys, something happens. He wore the Real Madrid jersey, they were knocked out.
Probably this week a known goal is in.
Exactly. Huyu ndo chief jinxer wa Arsenal. Tushamnote.
Anyway, for this week, yangu itakuwa simple. Arsenal are playing Wolves. I expect them to bounce back. So do not sell your Arsenal assets yet.
Bounce back FC.
Number 2, this is now the final game week that hands De Gea that golden glove.
Of course,
so it's against Fulham. However, challenge ni Mitrovic is back and he's back with a bang, 2 goals.
We've played Fulham thrice this season. Mitrovic has not even sniffed a win, anything close to a win. What makes you think he might do something on the day?
No, because he came back with 2 goals.
Anyway,
but I still have faith in Man United.
Yeah.
Any other thing you guys need to add, Pale FPL, regarding this week?
Because
it's the final week, you know, all the games are the same time. If you haven't used your chip, this is the best time to use actually the triple captain for that extra points ahead of your competition in your mini league.
I guess the only reminder is to the Good Company League. Next week we'll be announcing the winner. Because the Premier League will be done and dusted. We'll be announcing the winner of the Good Company FPL League. So be ready. Team managers pale kina Wafula. Najua wamekuwa kitinka na squad zao mbaya. Venant, where you're not so good enough. Byron is ahead of you, right?
Uongo. This guy is quite squeezy.
Anyway,
this guy is quite squeezy. I know players,
be ready. And as we get into the final weekend, bro, me, I'm so psyched up. Niko psyched up, bana, because I'll only be using one thing on my DSTV remote. Pressing 224. Compact package. Pressing 223 compact package. Hiyo ni Premier League final day of the seasons. All game will be kicking off at the same time. Of course, kutakuwa na zile goal rush on various channels to 25 to 26. You never know. Just secure the compact package. It costs 3,300 Kenyan shillings. And if you're not gonna get that, then you can get the DSTV app on your phone, or you can simply dial *423# to get connected. Hiyo day nitakuwa napigia Mamba kumwambia mbona una DSTV app, mbona una compact connected 3,300 nikusukumie kwa simu sahi watch Arsenal ikipigwa na Wolves.
Me, I'll also be streaming it on my app.
My G.
Yes.
I am connected to DSTV compact package. Just dial *423# to stay connected. Feel home with DSTV. Listen, fam. Catch Chelsea versus Newcastle on channel 223 on Sunday at 18:30 hours East African time. If it's good enough for the Good Company, good enough for the Wildcard crew, it's most definitely good enough for you. So *423#, feel home with DSTV.
Sunge predict Arsenal wa jinx.
Unashanga kwani umebet hiyo game?
Mimi niko Newcastle buda.
Already unadi hours nini kila kitu.
But seeing as it's the last day, relegation could come up surprisingly. Brentford could beat City, Leeds or Everton, one of them could go down. You never know. Yeah, just catch up with DSTV, my bros. Of course, mi nitakuwa na feel home. Hiyo day hadi sitaki mabeshte wangu wanicall. After the experience I had at Nyayo using DSTV on my phone, hiyo day nakaa kwa screen. Kaa kwa screen ni feel home.
That's what I wanted to know, if you're gonna watch it kumbele screen. Me, I think I'll be back on streaming it on my phone. Yeah, so up until next time, my name is Venant.
Man United finished the season with more trophies than Arsenal.
The Black Mamba.